So I'm starting to experiment with intermittent fasting, right? And so essentially, if you don't know what that is, you pretty much just give yourself like a certain amount of time to eat throughout the day, right? And whole point being is it's supposed to make your day easier. It's supposed to like give you more freedom in what you can eat during that day. So like, i.e. you can cram more calories into the certain times. You can have more, dense foods, if that makes sense. So just giving it a shot. The biggest reason I haven't actually given this a shot before is because I pretty much always work out in the mornings. And so then I'm at the point of, I've talked about how I'm not a huge believer in meal timing before, but, I do like to feel satiated after I work out. So I like to always have, a little something here, a little something there. I had a banana pre-workout and that was it. So I've been up since 4:30 this morning. It's currently about 10:45 a.m. and I've had a banana. So far I'm feeling pretty good. I also was drinking a lot of black coffee. A client of mine was telling me that essentially if you put like butter in your coffee, it makes it satiate you longer or feel better longer, however you want to say that or put that or state that. Made it a little bit harder to drink, but it wasn't like super bad. But again, I guess that could be just because I'm kind of used to having at least a little bit of creamer. Where we going, buddy? Huh. As far as working out goes, I felt great. I felt normal. I would say near the end there, I started to feel a little bit lightheaded on squats. I'm definitely gonna remember my sunglasses next time. I would say I felt a little bit beat up on squats, like a little lightheaded near the end there, but that's to be expected, especially when you're doing like more of like a circuit, not even a circuit, like you're just hitting multiple muscle groups and I'm kind of supersetting them in between, but I'll normally do like, maybe a minute, 45 seconds between exercise, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. Good boy. Good boy. I love Christmas time, dude. It's just so nice, so joyful, and then lights, and I don't know, man. I just feel like the way people are during Christmas time, very, very giving and, what do you want to say, giving and prosperous, I guess. Everyone's kind of in it for everyone. I feel like that's how humans should always be. If we possess the capability to be that, to be, giving and about each other for 1 month out of the year, why can't we do it all the time out of the year? Now, obviously, you can't, make the donations you make or make the Starbucks tips you make, right? Because that's, money starts to add up, but there's no reason you can't be as considerate, if that makes sense. So that's always something that's confused me a little bit, is I always try to be, the best me I can be. Elliot Hulse said to try to be the strongest version of yourself. And I don't really watch him anymore, but a long time ago, once upon a time, I used to watch him quite a bit. And so I essentially just kind of took that theory, but I tried to apply it to every aspect of my life. So like, socially, mentally, in school, at work, working out. And so I think that if people did that in regards to their, attitudes or just the way that they look at life, I think that we'd be living in a very different world. So you heard me talk about my workout a little bit earlier today, and that's also something, like a subject I wanted to touch on. I'm giving a shot, I'm giving this certain workout split a shot of an anterior-posterior split. So, i.e., day one is going to be like chest, delts, biceps, quads, pretty much the front of your body. Day two is going to be posterior, so lats, rhomboids, your whole back, traps, rear delts, triceps, hamstrings, glutes. So, and obviously, there's going to be some overlap if you squat on the anterior day, or you deadlift on the posterior day, or whatever. On top of that, I kind of haven't been supersetting, but it's sort of like a back and forth sort of thing. So you heard me talk about earlier, take a minute, 45 seconds between sets, and it's not my theory. I'm working out with a buddy of mine, but so far I've liked it quite a bit. It's cool because generally the muscle groups we're working don't interfere with each other, so it makes you feel strong. It's easy to cram in volume. I'm walking backwards because I got to look into the sun, but that way you can see me better. But yeah, Axel. But so that way you can cram in a little bit more volume. For example, today did squats, dumbbell shoulder press, and then I throw in a set of curls here or there. After I was finished with squats and the shoulder presses, we're on to some incline. Continue to do some curls here and there. And then today I decided to finish with triceps just to get a little bit of an extra volume, but it's kind of cool because for like the first half, I would be going squats, shoulder press, curls, squats, shoulder press, curls. So all, you know, completely different movements that don't conflict with each other. So long story short, get more volume and feel stronger. Well guys, we've made it a full lap. Let me know what you think of this video. Just kind of a different idea I had. I hope that you can hear me well and everything ends up okay, but just honestly me kind of ranting. If you guys have any ideas for an actual topic, let me know. I'll discuss it next time. Just took Axel here on a little walk, and I think it might be a good habit to make, something to kind of just, you know, speak my mind and be productive making YouTube videos while I'm at it, and whoever wants to watch, come watch, and whoever doesn't, don't watch. Make sure you like the video if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and me and Axel, we'll see you in the next one.